be able to hear me? Is it a bit loud?
No,
Mine's very loud. There we go. Just do that. Hear me still? Yeah. Cool. There we go. Right, that should work fine. Right, I've done the check A, we've done all that. Transit, don't need to do. Normal procedures. Internal, so external's done. Flaps are up. Safety brief I've already given you. Cabin door is closed and double check is locked. Seatbelts, we're both secure. Parking brake, let's put that on now. Flight instruments, all legible. That's going to be about that, but we'll see in a minute. Flying controls, mind your knees. Are full and free. Trimmers, we've already checked that full and free and set to neutral. Cabin heat and defrost, both of those off, good. Taco.
2112, runway 25, wind 1808 knots, clear for takeoff.
1.8.
Runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Batteries on, circuit breakers, check. All the circuit breakers are in. Radio avionics master is on ATC clearance, cool. We're currently set on COM 1. Right, so that's tower. Hang on. Let's set these up so we don't have to fiddle. Sky Echo's on, connecting. Radios. When it figures out where we are. Connected to the Sky Echo. There we go, there's the Voyager taken off. Okay, Brize, we're going to want zone on, Ormond 9005, which is the standby there. We're going to want tower. Okay, zone 119.
I've got 3112 there, on to approach.
123, 720.
2112, continue with right.
But we're going to want COM 2 to begin with.
2,000 feet, broken at 8,000 feet, outside air temperature, +10, dew point, +7, QNH, 1,
Are you familiar with this, ATIS?
Touchdown zone elevation, 2,
I think you guys usually are responsible for putting it up, aren't you?
recovery,
Well, not upstairs, but
surface
the guys on the tower, the ops.
damp, crash, category,
Yeah.
8, approach
Yeah.
cable, unserviceable, fully serviceable,
Echo and Golf closed, just need runway QNH.
Brize Norton, information, code, Tango, out. Brize Norton, terminal, information, code, Tango, time 0850 Zulu, runway 25, color code, blue, surface wind 180 degrees, 9 knots. 2,000 foot wind, 220 degrees, 30 knots.
Windy.
Visibility 30 kilometers. Cloud. Few at 2,000 feet. Broken at 8,000 feet. Outside air temperature +10 degree. Brize Norton. Terminal information. Code. Uniform. Time 0920 Zulu. Runway 25. Color code blue. Surface wind 180 degrees, 9 knots. 2,000 foot wind 220 degrees, 30 knots.
All the same.
Visibility 30 kilometers. Cloud. Few at 2,000 feet. Scattered at 8,000 feet. Outside air temperature plus 10, dew point plus 7, QNH 1012, touchdown zone
All that
elevation.
does. That puts us back to Brize 1012. So, out there, cool. That key in on yours. Brize ground, Golf, Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, Flying Club 2 POB request, start, we've got information, uniform.
Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, Brize ground, start approved.
Start approved, Golf, Juliet Romeo. Cool. Right, we're not going to be able to hear each other for a minute. Hear me again?
Yeah, can do.
Cool. Ah, it's pretty much not going to work because the suction's buggered on this aircraft. Maybe. There you go. It'll stabilise in the air. Yeah, suction's a bit rubbish on this. Brize ground, Golf, Juliet Romeo, request taxi.
Golf Juliet Romeo, taxi over point Delta 1, runway 25, QNH 101.
Delta 1, runway 25, QNH 1012, Golf, Juliet Romeo. Quite quiet, no. Let's turn him up a little bit. Oh, wrong one.
Struggle to hear him a bit.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, we'll be able to hear him a bit now. Your self volume is this internal one.
Yep.
But you've also got a volume knob on your ear itself, but I think it's already at full. There you go, I'm just turning them. So our microphones basically don't activate the the wind doesn't activate the microphones.
Oh, okay.
Right, brake check first thing. Yeah, they work. Left works. Right works. Wind's 180, so we can do our checks facing down the taxiway. Alright, let's bring her to a stop there. Brake on, 1200 set. Parking brake on, change tank. Tank change. Oil pressure. Temperature's not quite green, everything else is green. 2000 RPM. Cover the brakes. A little bit of a low idle, but that's because it's cold. Right, we're happy with that. Power check's complete. Pre-takeoff trimmer set neutral for takeoff. Carb heat is set off. Throttle friction, I mean, seems pretty stiff, so I'm not going to put any on. Mixture is rich. Magnetos are both. Fuel pump is on. Primer is locked. Engine T's and P's. We're in the green for pressures. It's just coming into the green on oil temperature. Annunciators are all out but are working when we press them. Flight instruments, the DI, it depends on the suction, so if there's limited suction it won't work very well, but it's set 200, because that's 200. My seat's secure, yours secure, everything in the back's loose, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Door, double check, so we're definitely locked, we don't want that opening on departure. Window will get closed as we depart, flaps are nothing, flying controls are left, right, back, forward, full and free. ATC clearance obtained.
Brize ground Golf, Juliet Romeo, request clearance.
Standard Burberry.
Golf Juliet Romeo, standard berth.
Standard Bertha Golf, Juliet Romeo.
So that's up to 800 feet in the straight line, and then it's a right turn to Burford, climbing 1,300 feet on the Q&E. Q&H, sorry. Q&E, Jesus. When do we ever use Q&E? Never. Emergency brief, this is just for me, not for you. If we get a fire or a problem with the aircraft on the ground while we're still on the roll, it will be idle the engine, cut the fuel if we need to, we'll be getting out of the aircraft, walk away from the spinny prop. If it's after we're airborne, if there's enough room ahead, it will be full flaps straight away, idle power. If I have to, I'll slip it down, get it down on the runway, and we'll evacuate the same procedure. Anytime after runway available, it'll be fields slightly to the right end of the runway. Anything out of the ordinary that's nothing that I've briefed, I will have to just deal with as we go and hope for the best. So performance considerations, this is a slightly less performing aircraft, but I've been told it's not really noticeable. Emergencies brief, departure route is standard Burford, special procedures, there is none. Wonderful. Move forward to the hold.
Golf Juliet Romeo, Delta 1, over to tower, please.
Golf Juliet Romeo, hold Delta 1, continue with tower.
Continue with tower, Golf Juliet Romeo.
There we go. Brize Tower Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, holding Delta 1, ready departure.
Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, Brize Tower via Delta, line up, runway 25.
Line up 25, Golf Juliet Romeo. Standing light, there is no strobes, pitot heat can go on. Change that to alt, and that's line up checks complete. You happy, yeah?
Very happy.
Good. We'll chat a bit once we're airborne, this is just the busy part.
Nice.
So I'll depart, once I'm off the ground, I'm gonna be flying quite low, staying in ground effect, getting to 80 knots, and then we start our climb. The most efficient way to do it, especially because we've got lots of runway to do that. Everything's in the green.
Golf Juliet Romeo, runway 25, wind 1707 knots, cliff takeoff.
Okay, so it's crosswind from the left. Cliff takeoff, Golf Juliet Romeo. Crosswind from the left, so left, aileron in. Away we go. Power is set. Looking for 63 knots. There's 50. 60, that'll do us. Gently off we go. Staying in ground effect. And away we go. Little bit of trim down. There we go. 70 knot climb. And no available runway left, it'll be fields to the right at this point. 600. $700. See if you can spot Burford on the right, because that's what we're going to point at. There comes 800, slow turn to the right, nice and gentle. Golf Juliet Romeo to zone.
Golf Juliet Romeo, continue Brize zone.
Continue Brize zone, Golf Juliet Romeo. See Burford?
Oh, I don't even know where the house is. Hello, Burford.
Ah, fair. Brize zone, Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, standard Burford passing 1,000 feet.
Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, Brize zone, identified. And recycle squawk 3707.
3707, Golf Juliet Romeo, apologies.
Juliet Romeo, continue outbound VFR, what type of service outside?
Continue outbound VFR and we'll take a basic service outside Golf Juliet Romeo.
Juliet Romeo, roger.
Oh, there we
Currently
go.
radar control.
Currently radar control, Golf Juliet Romeo. Oh, that's lovely, I can hear myself now. I forgot to put my noise cancelling on. You don't have any, but... You hear alright?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Alright, so that's 1,300 feet. Take the power off a little bit. About 2,400 RPM. I got get used to this trim wheel. There you go, back there. Alright, cool. Tell the wind's behind us, we're getting 114 knots ground speed. So you're familiar what a Class D airspace is, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just leaving Brize Class D. And then we'll be on a basic service, which basically means he's aware of us, but we've not got much to do with air traffic. My wife works in the school down there. Are you familiar with the area at all?
Somewhere. I haven't got much out to travel yet.
Oh, fair.
Right, regardless, because normally I'm sat on the runway watching you lot take off, and then
Yeah, fair.
kind of just let you go.
Yeah, alright, here we go. Up we go. Full power. Let it climb. Oh, she's really sprightly, actually. I like it.
Juliet Romeo, lead control desk, please. Radar service is terminated. Basic service.
Basic service, Golf Juliet Romeo. Cool. Right, do you want to have a go? We're just in the climb at the minute. So I'm trimmed out for 80 knots. So even if I let go, it'll fly at 80 knots. It'll just adjust its own pitch. At the minute, 80 knots has given us like a 500 feet a minute climb. We're going to give it a little bit of right rudder trim. Ah, there we go. That's better. Cool. So just going up to 2,000 feet. Got to visit Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop.
Well, I need to go there still.
Eh?
Bookings are crazy, so I can't get in.
Sorry?
The bookings for it are crazy, so I can't get in yet.
Oh, sorry, I meant the farm shop, not the
Oh no, the farmer's dog.
Oh, we could go to the farmer's dog though. I have control. Quick look left, over we go. Let me know if you feel any kind of it can feel a bit weird if you're not in control.
That's alright.
Oh, you can feel the fact that we're turning to face the wind. We're like slipping.
Yeah. Weird feeling first time in like a light aircraft. It feels quite like you're floating.
Yeah. Brize zone Golf Juliet Romeo is Little Riz active today.
Juliet Romeo is not notified as active, mate.
Roger, thanks. Along the A40, isn't it? There's a North Leach roundabout that it's at. I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Right, up to 2,400 feet. Nice. Right, now I can trim it, rudder-wise. There we go, take the strain off the pedals. So North Leach roundabout is over there somewhere.
Yep.
Right, if you want to have a go. There you go, it's all yours. Just keep us heading sort of that way-ish. A little bit right, if anything. You see a little bunch of white buildings down there?
Yep.
Yeah, head for them. So steer us right a little bit. You don't really need to use rudder, but if you want your feet on the pedals, you'll feel if I put some in for you.
Okay.
There you go. Because of the way the wing's shaped in this, you don't actually use a lot of rudder once you're flying. It's all used for takeoff and landing.
Alright.
Right, now we're straight and level, we can do some checks. So that's 220, so that's set. Fuel pump on. Bit of carb heat. Little reduction in power for a moment there. What that's doing is, do you know what a carburetor is?
Yep.
So that's just warming that up to make sure there's no ice in the carburetor, because if it gets blocked, you starve it of air, your engine cuts out. That's the first thing you do if your engine cuts out. Put your carb heat on in case it's just an ice blockage.
Okay.
Come right a little bit. I'll tell you when we're on the right, heading for it. That's Little Riz there.
Yeah.
That's good for a diversion. Right now, I'd probably go for Little Riz rather than Brize if something happened.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's it. Pick something on the horizon now and fly to it. Adding a little bit of power. A little bit of... Quite nose high, aren't we? Naturally let it come, you're holding the nose back.
Yep.
So if you let go of it, let all pressure go, the nose will settle naturally at once. If you do that the whole time, you see we're slowly, I'm barely doing anything, and we're slowly rising up. There you go. Also, it means you can see.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
I'm alright.
Oh, you're right, okay, cool.
A lot simpler than you think as well.
Say again?
It's a lot simpler than you think.
Lost what?
A lot simpler.
Simpler, yeah.
Yeah, you get in the cockpit, you see all these buttons, you're just gonna flap, aren't you?
Yeah. There's not an awful lot to it. Airspeed, attitude, turn indicator, heading indicator if you want, it's direction indicator, climb, descent indication, so vertical speed indicator, altitude indicator. See, we're slightly climbing.
Yep.
That would be your VOR or your GPS indication. Your ADF's over here, you've got a clock. That's your suction, which controls some of the instruments. Yeah, and then these are just sort of indications. That's my RPM, oil temperature, fuel pressure, oil pressure, left and right fuel tanks, but we don't use them because we visually check what's in the tank and we go off maths rather than, because these are old, the indication's probably way off.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to take some power off, just because we're slowly climbing there. GPS, but the GPS also contains the COM one and the nav one. This is just your audio panel settings.
Okay.
COM 2, and it'd be nav 2 if I switch it. I think you can switch it to nav. But that's just your transponder. Right. North lead should be down under us somewhere. Just to the right. Where's the A40? Right, A40's to our left. Ah, there's the A40. Right, I'm going to take control. Yep. Oh, good. Have control. Right. It is on the roundabout, isn't it? I just got to figure out where the roundabout is. This is the A40 in front of us there. I'll fly that way along it and we should hit. I think it's the North Leach roundabout. I can't think on the map. It's definitely on the A40 after Burford, isn't it? Or is it before Burford? Oh, we're going the wrong way along the A40 maybe. Might actually be before Burford. I can't. No, it's not towards Whitney, is it?
No, it's away from Whitney.
Yeah, on the A40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's the A40 there.
Yeah.
A couple of miles is the roundabout. Doesn't look like it looks from the ground, does it?
No.
Keeping a good lookout scan going. You feeling alright?
Yeah, just got a bit of a headache.
What, from flying or previously?
It's probably a mixture.
Yeah. Might have been then just when we descended. Let me know if you feel any worse. That's tuned into the ILS currently. Oh, that's horribly yucky. That's, what's that, 9.2 miles?
Yeah.
That's how far away from the airport. Oh, Brize here in a minute. Right, it should be down on your right. The farmer's dog sign. Is that a roundabout? I have no real idea here.
I don't know, it's hard to tell from up here.
It should just look like a pub on a roundabout, right?
Yeah.
Well, right over the roundabout. It is where the maybe it's the opposite way to Burford. I think it's the opposite way down, you know.
Potentially.
Because I think it's just before the A40 turns into dual carriageway.
I honestly can't remember. I normally just know where it is. I don't follow the maps or anything.
That's fair. Well, that's bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let's just go do some stalling. I want to be at, let's say 4,000 feet. Have a good look out, make sure the engine's set up, radios are set up, location. We'll do it nearish to Little Riz. Feeling alright?
Yeah. Bit bright.
Yeah. Look at that ground speed, the winds are picking up here. What is it? It's 220 at 30 knots at 2,000 feet, which means it only gets more the higher you go. See what ground speed we can pick up on the way north. We'll put 220, well 220 is basically behind us now.
Yeah.
So we're getting full effect of a tailwind. So go super fast this way, and then on the way, going the other way, you can get down to 20 knots ground speed or something.
Mad.
Right, everything's in the green, fuel pump on, landing light, pitot, put all that on. Go to 4,000 feet. That gives us height sufficient recovery by 3,000 feet. Airframe was secure in the back. It's going to be flaps off, brakes are obviously off. No loose articles in the front. Nothing to impede the controls. All this is on. We'll just do a carb heat when we get to the top. Location and lookout. Okay. Our Little Riz is behind us. Right, let's have a little look for aeroplanes to make sure we're not going to drop into anyone. Good to the left, good to the right, sorry. Good to the left, we're clear of built up areas. Okay. Bit of carb heat. We'll level off there. Oh, wrong place. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to idle the power. And I'm just going to hold my altitude, hold my altitude till we stall.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting is going to happen.
Yeah.
The nose might drop a little bit. And then I'm going to recover from the stall. Cool. So power comes off. Oh look, I'm just going to hold it. Holding my altitude, so I have to pull harder and harder. There we go, there's 60 knots, we're still nowhere near stall speed. What we should get, there you go, there's the stall warning light. There's no audio for this. There's a stall buffet, so we're stalling. And you know you're fully stalled, because I'm stick back, but look at the altitude. So that's, offload the G, power on, pull out of the stall. Yeah, feel right.
A lot cooler than installing the car.
Yeah. It's not stall in the same sense. What you're doing is stalling the wing. That's Chip and Norton down there. Now, depending how you're feeling towards the end, we can do a. Sorry, one sec. A spiral descent. So it's used, and it feels for me. It's designed to get you down quickly if something's going wrong.
Okay.
Right, clear of airspace. Got Endstone down there, so we're just going to turn back away from Endstone for now. I'm going to do it back where we were doing that one. There we go. Alright, same again, everything's still good. T's and P's are all still good. Now this time I'm going to do it full flaps. So they're designed to be like an on final approach.
Juliet Romeo traffic northwest, 2 miles, tracking southeast, indicating 300 feet below, converging.
Roger, Golf Juliet Romeo, we'll keep a good lookout. We can't see him at the minute.
Roger, believed to be in your now right 5 o'clock.
We've got visual on him, he's slightly higher than us. He's turning away, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Clear, Romeo.
Cool, happy. Right, yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be as if I'm on final approach. I'm all configured, and I just sort of aren't paying attention to my airspeed.
Yeah.
But the idea with this one is to try and not lose altitude in the stall.
Right.
Because you're on final approach, you're already low to the ground, you haven't got altitude too loose.
Yeah.
So there's the stall warning light. I'm going to ignore that, I'm ignoring my airspeed. Oh, there's a buffet. Oh, this is really heavy now. Right. Right, slight release on the stick, full power, and we lost 100 feet. So if we were 100 feet off the ground, we're now in the ground.
Yeah.
Drag flap away. There's 70. There's 80. And we're flaps away. Might go do a touch and go at Endstone. One 2980. Brize zone, Golf Juliet Romeo. We're going to speak to Endstone, see if we can do a touch and go.
Golf Juliet Romeo, roger, squawk conspicuity and free call Enstone.
Squawk conspicuity, free call Enstone, Golf Juliet Romeo. Enstone radio, Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo. Alright, we could just do it on Tom, on the grass, to be fair. There's that aircraft. Yep. That's great, we'll go back to Brize and do touch and goes then. There's no radio on, but I'm not sure whether I can just use, I'm not supposed to use grass to be fair with this at the minute. Brize on Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo. Request recovery, we didn't get anything back from Enstone.
Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, roger, squawk 3707, Brize QNH 1012, basic service, and do you require information code Victor?
3707, basic service, and we'll get Victor on our way back to Burford. Golf Juliet Romeo.
Golf Juliet Romeo, roger, with Victor, Burford recovery approved.
Burford recovery approved, we're getting Victor now, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Knots. Visibility 30 kilometers. Cloud. Few at 2,000 feet. Broken at 8,000 feet. Outside air temperature +1, dew point +7, QNH 1012, touchdown zone elevation 26 feet, recovery there.
Up to 3 seconds,
dry, crash category 8, approach cable unserviceable, fully serviceable.
Taxiway Golf and Taxiway Echo closed.
Say again for Juliet Romeo.
Will it be touch and go off the first approach?
Hey, firm, it will be 2 to 3 touch and goes followed by a final landing.
Juliet Romeo.
Golf Juliet Romeo has Victor. Alright, so by Burford I've got to be at 1,300 feet. Quite away from Burford at the minute. See, this is where we get slow because we're heading against the wind now.
Yeah.
So our ground speed is slow, our airspeed isn't. So we'll push it along a little bit. We're going to need tower next. Brize on Golf Juliet Romeo. We've got visual on the field. Is it possible to join base?
Golf Juliet Romeo, roger, and AFM, you clear to Enterprise controlled airspace. VFR, continue now with Brize Tower 123.730.
Clear to Enterprise airspace, VFR, and we'll contact Tower 123.730. Golf Juliet Romeo. Brize Tower Golf, Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, with visual on the field, QNH 1012. We're joining for a base, runway 25.
Golf Alpha Yankee Juliet Romeo, Brize Tower, join right base, runway 25, QNH correct, circuit clear.
Join right base 25, QNH correct, and acknowledge the circuit clear, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Golf Juliet Romeo, report finals.
Report Final Golf Juliet Romeo. Just saves me trying to fly against the wind all the way over there when I could just head straight for like an approach.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Golf Juliet Romeo, is this for land or for circuits?
It's for circuits, please.
Golf Juliet Romeo, roger, and the runway is 25 left hand.
25 left hand for the circuit, Golf Juliet Romeo. There we go, 1,400, we'll sneak it down to 1,300 as we enter. A bit bumpy this morning. I'm going to do my 3 circuits because it counts for currency then.
Oh, no, nothing.
Not that I need it, but why not? Got the time.
Nice day anyways.
Yeah.
And Golf Juliet Romeo, is this for a low approach or a touch and go?
This will be a touch and go, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Juliet Romeo, roger.
Right, it'll be 2-stage of flap because we've got crosswind from the left. Might get a little bit of buffet off JAD2 hangar, but we can aim slightly long.
Brize ground. Good morning. Golf Bravo Bravo Papa Papa.
Wrong
Golf
frequency.
Bravo Bravo Papa Papa, Brize Tower, recontact me, Brize ground.
Golf Bravo Bravo Papa Papa with Victor information.
He's not listening. Someone didn't listen.
Golf Papa Papa, say again.
Stand by Golf Papa Papa.
He's basically, she were controlling ground and tower at the same time,
Yeah.
but you have to contact her on
Apologies,
the right
changing to
frequency.
Brize ground.
I think he's doing circuits as well. Oh, look at what that A400's lined up along the 60s. 60 bays.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's nice unless one's out of line.
Yeah. Didn't realise it kind of curves as well.
Yeah.
Thought they were a straight line of A400s, didn't they? We're not going to slow down and configure until we're turned towards the runway because we're fighting the wind at the minute still. About 20 knots of wind. Yeah, see, I think it's the pub. I think is somewhere along. Is that roundabout there? Pretty sure it's that roundabout.
Yeah,
Because that's where the dual carriageway stops, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're within flap speeds. Everything's set. Put the carb heat on now. You're nice and strapped in. If you keep your feet clear of the pedals and the brakes for me. Brakes checked. Fuel sufficient for the go around. Landing lights, fuel pump, pitot heaters all on. Golf Juliet Romeo, final touch and go.
Golf Juliet Romeo, continue approach, vehicle crossing.
Continue approach, Golf Juliet Romeo. Ah, look at that, down to 65 ground speed. You'll see as soon as we turn that way, the ground speed will increase a bit. But if you look at the windsock, it's not quite.
Golf Juliet Romeo, runway 25 left hand, surface wind 1707 knots, clear touch and go.
25 left hand, clear touch and go, Golf Juliet Romeo. There you go, we're a bit high at the minute. And let's wind her up. We get 65, well, 65 to 70 knots on final. It's a bit gusty, so I like to keep a little bit extra. There we go, that'll have to do. Clearance received. Airframe set up. Runway's clear. Feet clear of the brakes. Might get a little buffet off that A400 hangar on the left because of where the wind's coming over it, we'll see. Hours off. Ooh, excuse me, a little bit sideways. That's the wind. Corrected more. Up it off, full power. I've got to correct a little bit more with the rudder next time so that we land straight. There's 800, we can cut inside the town. We've just got to fly outside of the ESA, not allowed to overfly it where we can help it. Golf Juliet Romeo downwind touch and go.
Golf Juliet Romeo.
Oh, that's a different voice. That airspeed. The ground speed, look. Up to 95 knots now. Right, everything's still set up as before, we're still strapped in, stuff's still in the back, feet are going to be clear of the brakes. Carpet will come on in a minute. Oh, that's a right mess they're making down there.
That's the entire base.
Sorry?
But that pretty much sums up the base.
Yeah, well yeah, I suppose there's that, yeah. Yeah, I'm not landing. I was landing still crabbed.
Yeah.
I hadn't corrected enough out of the crosswind, so crabbing in because of the crosswind, and then didn't bring enough right rudder to straighten myself out. So it was a tiny bit sideways, side load on the landing gear. That's why you heard a little wheel squeal. Copy on. I use this little, I don't know if it's a horse track, it looks like a horse track, that's my turning point. That's what I use for my circuits. But we've got to be careful here, because as soon as we face this way, you can see our ground speed going up, you get pushed. We don't want to get pushed past the runway too much. Well, at all if we can help it. Golf Juliet Romeo final.
Golf Juliet Romeo, runway 25, wind 1807 knots, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Golf Juliet Romeo. 180 at 7 knots, so same as what it was before. Power off. A little bit high. Trim there. This trim's weird to get used to. Alright, so that crab, did you see the crab we got on? We're not facing the runway because we're counteracting the drift from the wind. We're a little bit high at the minute, but it'll work out. The joys of having like 2 miles of runway. Pretty much idle this all the way in. Alright, lots of right boot. Correct for the drift in a second. It coming down. Hold it off. There we go, that's better. Much better. A little bit slow if anything.
Definitely felt better.
Yeah, less sideways but a little bit slow. A little bit of power on the next one. Help it be a bit gentler. Feet, good for the turn. I think they might be joining us in circuit in a minute, so we might not be able to turn so early. We'll make this one to land anyway. Yep. Golf Juliet Romeo downwind to land. We can hold short for Papa to get on.
Brize Tower, Golf Bravo Bravo Papa Papa at holding point Delta 1, ready for departure.
Golf Julia Romeo, thank you. Yeah, extend downwind.
Extend downwind, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Golf Bravo Bravo Papa Papa Brize Tower via Delta, line up runway 25.
Via Delta, line up runway 25, Golf Papa Papa.
Golf Juliet Romeo, report final.
We'll report final, Golf Juliet Romeo.
Golf Papa Papa, runway 25, wind 1706 knots, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Golf Papa Papa.
Golf Juliet Romeo final.
Golf Juliet Romeo, continue approach, 1 on.
Continue approach, Golf Juliet Romeo. Should be getting airborne any second, we'll see him pop off the runway. Oh, there he is.
Golf Juliet Romeo, runway 25, wind 1707 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, Golf Juliet Romeo. It's going to be, sorry, it's going to be a little bit of power on this landing.
Golf Papa Papa to Brize direction.
Golf Papa Papa, confirm that you're squawking 3740 and message.
Squawking 3740, Golf Papa Papa.
Golf Papa Papa, continue with Brize approach 127.255.
127.255, Golf Papa Papa.
A little bit of power on. There we go. That'll do.
Golf Juliet Romeo, vacate next right, taxiway Delta.
Next right at Delta, Golf Juliet Romeo. You happy?
Yeah, just a bit of jelly legs, but...
Jelly legs?
Yeah.
Oh, you got quibbles?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
A bit weird being on a light aircraft.
Yeah. It is different.
Like driving for the first time.
Yeah. Oh, there's an aircraft there.
Golf Juliet Romeo, remain this, taxi back to Flying Club, report shutdown.
Remain this, taxi back to Flying Club, report closing down, Golf Juliet Romeo. There's a bright sun. Right, clear right. Clear right, clear left. I just spin it to refuel it. Golf Juliet Romeo is closing down.
Golf Juliet Romeo.